Welcome to Rangers Radio on the Matchday show, the world's one and only unique live phone-in show for Rangers supporters all over the world. Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Hello, good evening and welcome back to Rangers Radio. Aberdeen 0, Rangers 2 in a convincing victory. Difficult conditions at PT2. Join myself off back in the show as your Jim. Jim, I'm delighted. Conditions, we played some decent stuff, won both halves, clean sheet, up the road, brilliant.
Fantastic. What a performance, man. Look at the expected goals. 2.2, 18 shots. I mean, we've been critically about our team, by the way, for probably weeks. Final passes in the final third, 128. Absolute fantastic. What a night. I'm just going to take care for the South Side here now and welcome all the people on YouTube and the people on Facebook. Good evening, guys.
How we doing? Aye, there's a lot of people on YouTube looking for Southside. You never get your Southside Super 6 up again. But we'll let them off this weekend. Listen, look, I thought we pretty much controlled most of that game, mate. Even in the first half when they were talking them up, I couldn't see it, mate. We were letting up the ball. They were knocking about with their centre halves. The midfield was working hard. The guys have been critical, Asgard and that. Doing a shift for the team that, all right, they put the ball up the park and nothing in any real note. And slowly but surely, we control the game. We get a free kick. A corner kick. We work something different. Asgard does it again, mate. Goals in 3 out of 4 games, is that right? I think it's 3 out of the last 4 games he scored, mate. He scored goals. People look at you different. I thought he had a decent game, gets a goal, played well, 1-0 up, playing well. And then the big talking point of the whole game. Right, referee, help me out.
I think somebody's got to go and help beating it because it's an absolute disgrace. And now's the time. I'll tell you what, not another team in the Premier League gets that goal chopped off by us. No chance. Again, I thought some of these decisions in the game were absolutely laughable again, by the way. I mean, he booked John Shooter for what? What did he book John Shooter for? What did he do, Ryan? He's getting his arm pulled and he gets booked for it.
He's not the real deal. He's not the real deal, and he's definitely not an orange man like the real David Dickinson. Mate, I just think that's a goal. I think the goal which came too late, to a stumble. Big Fernandez is up higher. The goal was came in and caught his arm. Up there, I'm not denying there's contact, but for me, it's a goal all day long. All day long.
Nobody even appeal for it. No one person appeal for it.
No, it's a goal. Big talking point. Anyway, we get to half time, you're thinking to yourself, wonder if that goal will come back and haunt us and they'll get something. And I don't know if we're all thinking that. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, same here.
Start to finish in the second half, mate, apart from a couple of breakaways, mate. We controlled it. Everybody played well. One criticism, young Gasman has to protect the ball better. I know, a great team performance, mate. A great team performance. Could have maybe arguably scored more goals. We're coming in for the left. Moore, Chimiti, if they get it just slightly right, decent stops for the goalkeeper. Then he gets a penalty kick. Well, maybe justice was done. It was the strongest penalty. He just caught him. He's a penalty. Tab 2-0. Again, Peter do it. Great performance under real difficult circumstances with the weather, Jim. Really pleased here.
Oh, we're pleased, all right. But again, what a penalty for Tav, by the way. Absolutely fantastic.
We were talking about Tav and Ashgard in the pre-match show. There you go.
By the way, there you go. I'm just watching Sky there. That mob flinging things at the Rangers players going up the tunnel. Trying to attack the Rangers players. There you go. Look. Absolute disgrace, by the way. Look at the behaviour of them. By the way, something needs to be done about this. Wait, see this. This is going to grow arms and legs. They attacked 2 players going up that tunnel.
It was the first time they get close to the players the whole of the second half, mate.
Okay there, by the way. Absolute disgrace.
Well, you get 50. Well, no need to worry about taking tickets off of them. What about the empty seats, mate?
Aye,
Yeah.
aye.
Aye,
Yeah.
aye. I know the weather's difficult, but oh, wow. Well, listen, mate, that's a great team performance in that weather. It was horrendous, mate, and we took the weather out with the football we played. Look, we're critical when we play bad or we're no great or we don't do this, mate. That was a real professional performance, mate. Played as a team. No failures, maybe Gassimer, but even then he got his penalty kick, mate. All right, but it's no perfect. It never is. It's a game of football, Jim, but really, really pleased.
Aye. Oh, by the way, they're turning this on the Rangers players here. The Rangers players caused that there.
Jim, forget about the telly. Talk on here.
Right, sorry.
Yeah.
Right, aye, fantastic, mate.
Yeah. Right, so we get the second goal and we just strolled it, didn't we? I don't think Butler did really anything in the second half, yeah. I thought Big Fernandez gave the ball away early doors and I thought he grew into the game, mate.
I did. We spoke about it pre-show, man. We were a wee bit worried about him and all the rest of it, but he's getting there now, Ox. He really is. He's the big man's settling down now. Hopefully, man, get the right group of players in here, by the way. And I'll tell you something. I think we will kick on here.
I hope you're right. And look, our form's good, mate. 5 league wins in a row. We'll obviously played Aberdeen twice away to that mob. St Mirren and Murrable. All right, the 3 were games at Ibrox, but we're playing all right, mate, and we're getting better.
Right. Yeah, we're getting there. Again, as you said, yet another clean sheet, man. Absolute fantastic.
Right. Mate, listen, I know they had shots at goal and all that, but there was no sitters, there was no... I actually think Aberdeen offered Mary the piece at Ibrox. I thought that was even more comfortable on Tuesday night, if I'm honest.
Aye. Excellent, man. Aye, we're getting there. By the way, I'll tell you what, a guy should maybe start getting a wee bit of praise here is this set piece guy. I mean, but the variation now, man, and the goals that we're getting, I mean, that first goal, absolute fantastic movement. I know Sutton was critical of Aberdeen defending, blah, 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 but what great movement for Rangers, changing things up when we've all been critical before, just lumping that ball in the box. Fantastic.
And who's brought the set piece guy in? Danny
Right, Danny Boy. Don't like saying that, but Danny Boy.
That's your party piece, mate. It might be if he gets his own line, mate.
You better believe it.
Right, okay. We'll get the phone lines open, mate. Yes.
Let's get your calls in, guys. Maybe wee Southside and that coming back down the road. Maybe he's a wee call in, by the way, when he's maybe only six bottles of vodka or something.
I would doubt it very much, mate. He'll be up in the supporters bus, mate. He'll stop and have a Costa coffee. Maybe a Biscoff biscuit. I know he likes a Biscoff. Right, let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Do you know something, mate? I'm really struggling for man of the match, and I'll tell you why. I thought it was a real team performance, passing and moving, everybody helping each other out. I'm really struggling, mate. I thought collectively there was nobody really stood out. And Sean, I thought, as I've stated, decent team performance. Your thoughts? Who did you think, Sean?
I think it's a hard one. I'm giving it a collective. I think I'm not picking anybody out. You say conditions and everything else. We've got the job done. Got the captain's step up there, man, when it's been called upon. Tucks it away, superb penalty.
99 league goals, Tavernier.
Yeah. Again, there'll never be another fullback in Scottish football get the numbers again.
No, remarkable, mate. Remarkable. Thought he did a decent game. And when they brought the speedy winger on, he spoke the speedy winger on, he went and attacked him, didn't get turned, you know. Yeah, I thought we were the piece. Yeah, we gave the ball away the odd time, but that's the game of football. But I thought we went and tried to get it back. We got it, we passed it well. And as you said before we come on air, if you'll get maybe one complaint, is we should have scored more goals. And that's a good complaint to have when you win 2-0, isn't it?
Well, it's a true saying that, and I remember a few years back, I think you start worrying when you stop creating any chances.
Aye, and you're right, but if I don't want to keep going back to the start of the season, but at the start of the season, everybody we played against was creating more chances than us. That's how we knew it wasn't a good fit.
Aye, aye, aye. So you
You
start
know,
worrying when you stop creating them.
aye, aye. I mean, I don't think Mikey Moore, then all of a sudden, bang, he explodes into the game and a couple of bits of magic. You know, even the guy I'm critical today, the gas man, even him, he's burst on the left and McDonough a couple of times. When he puts his bit between his teeth, he just runs away from them as if they're not there. And by the way, as a referee, Jim, how many times was there guys trying to pull Rangers players back and then the players never pulled back and booked, mate? I don't know if you put I reckon 3 times.
But he done it. But he then, as I've said earlier on there as well, about the booking John Suter got absolutely ridiculous. They get away with murder again. We're getting refereed to different rules. There's no doubt whatsoever. No doubt whatsoever.
Aye, aye. So aye. I don't know if you picked up. There was one near the end with the gas man. He just shuffled right in front of the Rangers players. The guy's trying to grab him. It's a booking. Yeah, it's a booking, you know. But no, different levels, mate. But I'm really pleased, mate, as a collective, and I hope that all the Bears who watch that, it wasn't the greatest game of football you've ever seen. I don't think you're ever going to get that. But as far as control and us dominating again, mate, I'm happy.
Aye. Probably, as you say, probably the easiest we've had it up there in God knows how long. I'll tell you what, well, there you go. It's the first time in about 5-6 games we've beat them up there.
Aye, but we hadn't won in 5, mate. The last time we scored was at miraculous Scotty Arfield, remember? Scored
Aye,
twice.
that's right.
I think that was between Christmas and New Year, mate, yeah?
Aye.
Yeah, so there you go. So, look, I'm happy because we played well. I'm happy because we won the match. That's the most important thing.
I'm delighted, right, big man. Right, let's get these callers in here, big guy. Let's get a few happy voices.
Can I force them, mate? Can I force them?
Aye, I know. I think the numbers have been taken up since I came on here.
I don't think so. There's more people who don't like me than you, mate. You're quite popular compared to me. Listen, if you're not happy with that, last Saturday we'll get 3 games coming. 2 against a team that always make it hard for us traditionally. Against a team that we think they're going to turn up and beat us. We've scored 7 goals, conceded 1, and we march on, yeah?
Yep.
Our next 3 games at home to Dundee, mate. Let's make it 6 out of 6, mate. 6
Right.
out of 6.
That'll be ask questions because they've got a few tricky games coming up. I know. Again, don't worry about them. Just take care of yourself. Keep winning. You know what's going to happen at the end yet.
Aye. Keep winning. Simple as that. At times, the midfield, for me, the way they worked and the way they shuffled and they shut down and they worked as a unit, I was really pleased with them. It was some dirty stuff, and then they would sniff it, get the ball, and then we should have just scored more goals. We just got it wrong the odd time, but really happy with the attitude. That's what I would say. When I think back to September time, and you thought, wow, these players, and it looks now as if they had Russell Martin had lost their dressing room because Danny Rose came in, same a group, and the attitude looks so much different. Jim, here's your views on that.
Aye. Again, it's maybe his views are getting to them now, and they all seem to be enjoying themselves. I watched them here when Tav scored the goal, man. The way they were all in together, and it's fantastic to see when you're a Rangers fan, innit? When you see that coming towards the fans, it's just superb. It's been missing. It wasn't there. There was people look frightened under Martin to do this and do that. They look as if they're getting the belief back again. And it only do is good. So, I'm really excited about getting these new players in because I think we're going to blossom now. I really do.
I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right. And with the run of results we've got, we don't have to throw them in right away. As such, they can get in. They can play in the cup tie. And then if everybody's fit, you've got a game against Dundee at Ibrox. Keeping the right attitude, play quick and win the game, you know. So with a goal closer to the top of the league than we were before the weekend, so we're closer than we were before, so let's keep it going, yeah.
Right.
know?
You said that earlier. You said that about this chipping away a wee goal here, there, and everywhere. That wee goal coming off is a good sign as well. It's another plus sign. Plus
Aye.
that mob, we're now looking and we're rear mirror now, and that mob are now chasing us. So that's where we need to. That's it. We've got ourselves into a position. Let's see if we can maintain it.
Yep. Well, come and join us, Bears. Let's hear from you.
While you are sitting listening on your own, why not take part and give us a phone? We would love to hear your points of view, so get off your bum and call 0141 356 1972.
And they find that quite amusing. And by the way, just for the record, that yes, it is Fox singing. It is Fox singing. A lot of people have asked me that, mate. You might have jazzed it up a wee bit. Fox is the main man in that one. Well done, Mr. Fox. Right. Here's your thoughts on what the manager's done, mate. You know, he have that organisation, and it was a 4-3-3. With Moore and Gassama trying to come in and help out when out of possession. Dimitri worked hard, but it was a 4-3-3, mate. And we looked as if we covered the part, never gave them a lot of breathing space. And I'm delighted, mate. Give your thoughts on what Danny Rowe's done.
I think that's the big difference. He's put a wee bit of belief in his. I think it's his calmness. I know he's on that touchline and he's out there and he's bawling and shouting and blah blah blah. But I think his calmness with the media and everybody else, I think it's beginning to rub off maybe on the players now, and everybody's just settled down, and we're hopefully going to get there. As I'm saying, I'm really excited about who we bring in here, because I think it could be good times ahead for us again.
Well, what have they brought? We're short of midfielders. Let's be really honest. And particularly if Rothwell goes out the door, mate. We're really short, you know. And if you look, there was nobody really come on and cover Raskin, Diamondi, or even maybe Asgard at a push. You could have put somebody else on there, but we've not got them. So we've sorted that today. We went and get a 22-year-old 6'2" midfielder, mate, with an engine. How good he's going to be, only time will tell. So what we need, he's went and got it, and hopefully it's a good fit, and it looks as if it's a square peg in a square hole, which for me is good. So we've done that, Jim. So what else has Danny Rowe done? I get your calmness, because if you watch him, he doesn't get too high, he doesn't get too low, he carries on. I'm really going to be interested to see if he mentions the goal that got chopped off today. He doesn't usually get caught up in that, it's not his style. But it's going to be interesting to see if he mentions it, mate.
Aye, I think now is the time we should be highlighting these things. The more you look at it, man, it's ridiculous. The big guy's up about 10 feet in the ground. Where's he meant to go? Shut his right. Where is he meant to put his head on?
I think the goalie comes into him, mate.
Aye.
I think the goalie gets there late, makes a jumps in him. Yeah, he's there him catches. The goalie's there him catches Fernandez there him, but it's because he's late. Yeah, it was bad goalkeeping. Yeah.
He's a flapper in goal, sorry, isn't he? He is. He really is.
Yeah, I mean, he had a couple of decent saves, mate. And if you think back, he had a great save over Raskin as well. He's a good shot stopper. I didn't think he was great at the two headers on Tuesday night. And obviously, I thought he was poor when Dickinson and beat him, bailed him out, mate. Bailed him out.
Mr. Beaten again, It's supposed to be a brother, aye. Aye, heard all that crap before.
Aye, but so Danny Rowe, you think he's brought calmness? I think he's brought organisation as well, mate.
Right, yeah, you're right there. we do look more organised. Even the defence. I mean, there again, there's another clean sheet. How many clean sheets have we had this season since he came in?
We'll try and check that out, mate. We'll try and check
Sorry.
that out. No, well, no off the top of my head. I don't know everything off the top of my head, but I mean, I think that's, what is that, 14 games, 42 points. Yeah, we'll drop 7, 35 or something like that. Is that right? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, so it's decent for them, real decent for them. We were frustrated with the games we dropped points at Ibrox, you know, against Falkirk, yeah.
I think we've dropped a lot of stupid points this season.
Aye,
I think
that's
the league. This league could have been won by now.
Well, aye. But obviously, somebody coming in gave us a lift as well, on our results to get us back into that as well, you know. So swings and roundabouts, but at the start, we put ourselves under real pressure. Maybe that's the point, Jim. Maybe come up on the rails and not being under pressure.
Aye. Nobody below above us was expecting us to be coming in the rear view mirror. We'll be watching now.
Certainly, mate. Certainly, you know. I think it was after eight games, Danny Rowe left, and I'll maybe see if I can get the league table up when he came in, mate. You know, because you're right, we've stopped losing goals. We're slowly starting to score more and more goals. You know, as I said, 7 against away at Pittodrie, away at Parkhead, and then Aberdeen at Ibrox, mate. 7 goals scored, mate. 1 conceded.
Fantastic, man. Absolute fantastic. Right, we're in a happy place tonight. Let's keep it going.
Aye. You remember at the start of the season we talked, I know the type of the weather, but you know, when I think it was Alloa or something, we played in the cup, the League Cup, and Ibrox was flat. Maybe the crowd was lower than you expected. But we're playing Annan. Annan will be delighted.
We've probably got a full house.
There'll be about at least 10,000 more punters there than there would have been, mate. Yeah.
Right. A good wee club as well. Good luck to them. Hope they get a few bob with it.
Aye. So, when we look at the team, they take a back 5, the midfield and the forwards. What part functioned best for you today, mate?
Today, I would say the defence functioned really well. And you said midfield.
I'm going to say midfield today. Yeah, and I've been critical, mate. And I thought the defence throwed it, but I thought the midfield, I thought the work rate, I thought was superb, mate. Always making yourself available, working hard, working as a unit, closing down as a unit. But defence, clean sheet, I get it, mate. I get it, yeah. But you know the thing? Carry on.
No, I'm going to ask you about the most frustrating thing in that team just now is that the wee guy, the gas man. Do you think he needs to be replaced?
Listen, you have people come and go through a season, and obviously it gets us a penalty. I thought it was poor that they gave the ball away. I thought it was our weakest link, you know. But obviously, he showed at times, mate. He just bang away from him as if they weren't there, and you just want him to do that more consistently. And then his choice of passing, mate. His choice of passing. Yeah, it's got to be better. Yeah. I don't think the forwards, Dimitri really worked hard and obviously worried them, mate. But I don't think they thrived. But listen, to win a game is comfortable with no conditions because of the Gibbs have had up there historically, mate. Obviously, they'll say they're not the greatest place. I think it's heading towards 7 years since they've scored a goal, and you can see why, Jim.
They're a bad way, by the way. They're lucky they're probably got maybe 2 or 3 maybe wins or points. I think they could be dragged right into that relegation battle, so they could. How bad they're.
Well, we made them look really bad in 2 games, mate. Really bad, because through the piece, we got our act together and we controlled. Arguably, I thought Dundee United, because of the chances we made, but due to the conditions tonight, I'm going to say that's one of our better. That's maybe even a more controlled performance than last Saturday.
Yep. You say they never really threatened us.
But that's because we played well, mate.
Aye.
You know,
Aye.
just giving goes, pulling them across, mate, making them change shadows. We moved the ball at the right time. The midfield, the defence. You know, we picked him out, and then there was a couple of excellent passes, particularly in the second half, and out to the outside left position as we sucked them in, mate. And what we had today, we done well. It was more that we were controlling the game and making them chase shadows rather than them being poor. Because that was a professional performance. No getting carried away, because it's not the greatest side we were playing against, but we done what we had today, mate.
I think that's down to the management and the style that he's adopting with this team, this group of players. And I can only see it getting better. Hopefully, getting the right, maybe 3-4 players in here who maybe kick his own. Again, I know I harped on it in the pre-show. I still think we need a striker, mate.
Aye, the trouble is, mate, we're paying a fortune for three of them, mate. Aye. They're all involved today, you know. Danilo, 2.5 years ago, Biofsky's just in the door, and the big man's improving. Even today when he didn't score, I just waiting, hope the net would bulge when he ran in. But that one he tried, the goalie shoved his leg out because I think it'd be good for him. But I thought at times he worried them with just with he stood up to them, mate, and they couldn't move him at times.
Well, we're such a different team, by the way, when we get that ball moving quick, aren't we?
Aye. When you get the white guys involved and you're running through and you've got guys coming from midfield, you get it right. They look all right, mate. But you know, and as I said, maybe the guys that we've been critical, we've all been critical are asking Diamondi, Asgard at times, even Connor Barron, who wasn't playing today. Yeah, we've all been critical of them. But when you put on the performances they have in the last 2.5 games, no criticism, mate. Just well done, lads.
Right. Fantastic. Yeah, we definitely opened them up a few times. Wee Moore, Big Shamiti, Nico Raskin. Nico Raskin should have busted it with that header he missed.
Thought he just went early, mate. Seeing the replay, mate. I think that may get chopped off for offside. Just me, mate. I don't understand why he's still offside with VAR, mate. Yeah, because if you get it slightly wrong, the goal's getting chopped off. I think you've got to play to be onside and see where it takes you, mate.
Aye, again, it's a changes down to this set piece guy again. I mean, the variation in we're pulling teams all over the place, man, and it's definitely beginning to show off, isn't it?
Players have got to buy into it, mate. And once you start getting results, and once things start coming off, they trust you and they'll want to try things, and they'll be saying, right, what idea have you got this week? You know, because they're keen to hear it. But if it's not working,
get into your work.
They don't listen. Yeah.
Aye, it's just about that happy got your work again, isn't it? I mean, you'll be hoping that they're all kind of buzzing to get in there now, get the new players involved in the group, then let's take it to the next stage. That's what I'm excited about.
And I think you've seen the togetherness that we didn't really see at the start when Tav got that penalty kicker.
Aye, I know. Oh, they were all right out of that coma.
Aye. Difficult conditions with the wind. That couldn't work out where it was coming from. And then you seen it down in that corner, and then they could get the body stone. You know, so that's one of the things that plays me. Wind's terrible. He plays some decent stuff in the conditions. Really pleased with everybody.
I was a wee bit concerned at the start of the second half when they thought they had the wind, man. You were like, man, oh, here we go, same old story. But we settled down and we got to grips with the game pretty early in the second half as well. And as you say, we managed it.
Controlled it, mate. Absolutely controlled it, mate. Had them chasing shadows. And even with 5-10 minutes to go, mate, they'd run the race, mate. They'd run the race because they chased the ball that much.
They were chasing shadows at times, weren't they?
Aye, because
I think that's where the penalty came from as well. I think they looked a bit tired. I was actually surprised they gave the penalty, by the way, to be honest with you. With the way he was refereeing it, the way he was thinking the game.
Aye, just caught him just on the knee. Is that what you're thinking?
I caught him.
Just the knee, yeah.
I think he knew himself. He never put up any argument about it.
Oh. His teammates just looked at him, didn't they?
Yeah.
You know. Right, come and join us. Give your thoughts. Must be some happy bears out there. A 2-0 victory away at Pittodrie. It's 0141 356 1972. I'm delighted, mate. I really am. I mean, it's not quite last Saturday, mate, for obvious reasons, but we've no one there for a long time, and we've went and done it, mate.
But it's just as good. It's the same 3 points, and it's a good feeling. You know, I just think of these clean sheets that we're roping up, man. It's new. I mean, even the guys that's not in the team, they're going to need to now up their game, or they're not going to get a game. So, to me, it's a win-win situation here.
Obviously, he got Jigger on the part. He got Matondo on the part. What about
that? The invisible man, Mirabi's back in amongst it.
Yeah, you know, so Matondo. Better be. Wow. You know, so aye. He's getting a lot right, Danny Rowe, and a mere power at his elbow.
I knew. It's like a new signing, because he'd not played for the best part of it. What did you make him when he came on?
Right, so I'll go back with the way, yeah. Aberdeen clean sheet, Marble clean sheet, Hibs clean sheet, Kilmarnock clean sheet, Falkirk clean sheet. Is that 1, 2, 3, 5? Dundee clean sheet 6. 6 clean sheets he's had in the league business, mate, yeah?
Right.
Aye.
Nice. So, I think the guy deserves a wee bit of praise, man. I know people were kind of going like, oh, another yes man. Doesn't look as if he's going to be a yes man anyway.
Well, away to Kilmarnock, yeah? Yes, in December, mate, yeah? We drew, since December started, we drew Paradise, where we know we should have won. Got a bit of luck with a penalty near the end. It was a penalty, but we got it right to the death. Right, Kilmarnock, clean sheet. Hibs, clean sheet. Yeah, all right. We didn't play well against Hearts. We critiqued that. But there we go, a goal chopped off.
Aye, a goal. It was a goal.
Aye, Motherwell 1-0. You know, they've got the second best form in the league. Clean sheet. St Mirren 2-0 up, lost a goal, bit of luck, saved a penalty. And then we go there, clean sheet in the second half, won it 3-0 comfortably. Aberdeen 1-0 both halves, mate. Clean sheet, yeah. So a lot of the stats are becoming more and more positive under Danny Rowe.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the guy deserves a lot of credit just now. I know we've done nothing, we've no won nothing, but we've got ourselves into a better position under him than we would have been under the previous.
If anybody predicted that we would have been where we are just now, domestically, the way we were, yeah, I didn't see it coming, mate. I thought it was going to be long, real, unexciting, just transfer windows, try to improve. We were trying to bring in guys to take us to improve us, to take us to the next level, which I'd never seen coming, mate. So, listen, we come on here a lot. You critique after a game. Sometimes it's difficult when we've not the greatest performance and results. You critique, you're as honest as you can be. We've slaughtered some players. We've slaughtered the team. We've slaughtered the management, particularly before. We've not the best performances in Europe at times. We've shot ourselves in the foot. But when you have decent performances and you're playing decent stuff, you've got to be honest. And Danny Rowe's turned the corner for us, mate.
Yeah, there's been a lot of people criticised him early doors. I've got a big mate, man, who he kind of slaughtered. Get him out. Shut him, geese piece. Honestly, man, we're too quick sometimes, but we just need to settle down now. He's got us in a better place. Let's see where we go here. Let's see where we go now.
Well, get yourself from mute and let's hear from Danny.
Danny, what was your take on that then today?
Oh, big proud for my group. I think to come to a really tough place. I think since 2 years we couldn't win here as Rangers. We showed again different phases what we need. We played good men's football. We are ready in the duels, second balls. We understand to play in behind. Then we understand also to keep the ball in the right areas. Was enjoyable. Of course, the result, it's great to see. Fully deserved from my point. We scored in the right moment. Then in the second half we missed some good opportunities to make the 2-3-0. Then you never know what happens in such a game. And then finally, 2-0. And we were really focused until the end, and it is outstanding at the moment what we did. 5 wins in a row now. Now we take a short break, make a serious cup game, and then we have to go again.
That's that momentum you had today, because it was a better performance today than it was on Tuesday at home.
The result was both 2-0. I'm not sure if it was a better performance, a different way to go in such a game. We were really focused on our side, what we have to do. We look not so much on the opponent in the last 3-4 days. We improve, and it starts again with confidence. You see it really on the pitch now that we find more the free men. We are more braver, even under pressure, to play football. But also then we understand when we have to go in behind, and this is a good job at the moment for my players. Again, a clean sheet, a lot of clean sheets at the moment. This was also for me in the halftime. I spoke about defend until the end. If you do it, then you can win games.
What was your take, Danny, when the second goal for Emmanuel Fernandez that was chopped off the punch into the match?
Yeah, I think you can decide this. I think the arm was a little bit high up. This is then difficult for the goalkeeper. Of course, you wish always that it's a goal. But the reaction was great. I think there was not so much disappointment. We carry on, and this is a good part.
Was that the most pleasing aspect, the reaction to that, and also that's the conditions today with the rain, the wind? Keezer could have come up.
Well, it's a tough place to go. We felt it, and I think the players know this from the past. But when you look a little bit at the moment at our story, what we are doing, we have a lot of positive moments. We start away in Hips to win a game, what was not easy. Then at the moment we have a goalkeeper who's always there, ready to save in some moments. And we have in front players that worked also very hard. That was my last sentence today to my group. We need today attacking players, they think defence, and if we do this, then we have really a chance to score.
How pleased were you to make your first signing? It was announced just before kick-off, and what will he bring to the squad?
Yeah, I'm very happy. I think we worked hard the last couple of days to make this deal done. Big thank you to the board, to Andrew. I think at the moment the communication is great. Touchy will bring a good physical side, big experience also in Europe. And this is also very important to understand. We have also a group today on the pitch. They work really hard. They deserved also big credit. And this is exactly what we need. We need the challenge in some positions, but we have also to understand our development the last 10-12 weeks. It's outstanding from some players. And again, I think, look to Telo. He scored again a goal. And it's the next one who goes in the right direction. And this is for me really pleased to see.
Everyone's talking about transfers, but could Scott Fry be one of your signings of the season? Our set piece goal today.
I think he worked well. Is a part of the coaching group. We have a great culture in our coaching group. We should not forget there's more than just me or Scott. Yeah, also other guys. On this point, also thank you to Kevin. Kevin was also helpful to get this transfer done. Yeah. This is a big respect to him as well. I had a good talk with Scott. I felt straight that there's just more than the content, there's also human. And I said this always to my coaches, if we have a good communication, a good relationship, and a good atmosphere on our table on the coaching, then we are the mirror for the group, and I think this is at the moment where we see.
Danny, you touched on Tello there. That's now 3 goals in 5 games. He maybe had a bit of a tricky start to his Ibrox career. Do you think now he's on the upturn and he can really hit some form?
I'm honest, I think when you look back, a lot of players had a tricky start, or we felt it, but at the moment we bring them in good moments. We create as a group, we have more belief, we start to score, we understand each other more and more, and this is fantastic to see, and this is what I like.
Danny, just after the first goal for Andy, seemed to get hit by an object in the celebrations. How disappointing was that?
I think general, a tough place to go. I heard a lot about this place, but for me it was about the right answer. We scored 2 times, we won 3 points, we go home, we celebrate, that's it.
What a man. What a man. He's a bit of a diplomat, Jimmy.
Yeah, very diplomatic. Usual for the man. At Sky Mob are now screaming for Nico Raskin to be punished now, so they're wanting Raskin punished.
All right. What for?
Scooping water, apparently.
All right. Scooping water.
Aye.
All right.
Aye.
Scooping water. That's the greatest offence in Scottish football. Scooping water, isn't it?
Scooping water. Oh, they're wanting punished.
All right. Aye, Danny Rowe, I think he basically said to him, his answer was, "You've seen it, I've seen it. You know what it was. It was a goal." That's what I took it out of that. Yeah, Jim.
Aye, he doesn't get flustered. Everything just kept calm with him.
Aye, I like him. I like him. Well, as you get results, you like them more and more. Yeah.
No, you like it. He's gibbing now, man. He's very, very calm. Everything's working out all right for him. By the way, what did I pick up there? What he said there? Who's the Kevin he was actually thinking about this transfer? Was it Kevin Fairwell he was on about? Was it?
I think he was thanking him for he was there when they brought in the set piece coach.
Oh, right. I thought he was talking about the transfer.
That's what they were talking about that there. Anyway, time to go, mate. I know everybody's been getting their dinner and that, but last word for your good self.
Hey, thanks very much for letting me help out the day when it was needed.
Aye.
Hopefully get myself back on during the week. But hope everybody on the road down for Aberdeen's safe journey back home. South side and that. And the rest of the boys that are up there. Just thanks yourself for letting us on the day again. Really enjoyed it. Makes it even better when we win.
Aye, and we play decent. Listen, thanks to yourself for joining us. Fox and Old School Blue for doing the technicals. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night between 8 and 10, talking about all things Rangers. Take it away, Old School Blue.